You know what time it is.
It's Monday, make money. 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 It's Monday, make money.
It's Make Money Mondays with Sean V. Bradley.
Hey everybody, this is Sean V. Bradley, president of Dealer Synergy, and you know what time it is. What time is it? It's Make Money Mondays. And today we're back. It feels good to be back at Make Money Mondays, folks. It's 2018, and I want to lead you off with some really important information. Phones. The phones are the most misused and most powerful opportunity in a dealership, period. I gotta tell you right now, me and my team just concluded a major national mystery shop audit for a OEM. So we mystery shopped probably several hundred dealerships over the course of about 3 weeks all over the United States. And here's what we came up with. Still, in 2018, the majority of dealerships are just winging it on the phone. Some of the KPIs, the key performance indicators that we looked at were, obviously the rep that answered the phone. So that was category one. The second would be the actual experience on the phone. And then the third was the process. Now, I'm happy to announce that at least for the majority of the mystery shops that we did, the person on the phone was nice or pleasant. Unfortunately, I'm sad to report that there were still some people that did not have a good phone presence. They seemed either annoyed or disenchanted with having to answer the phone. And believe it or not, in 2018, some people didn't even answer the phone. And to be clear about this mystery shop, what we did is that we actually called these people at 2 different times. So I wasn't too concerned about the actual people, the reps answering the phones. They did a pretty good job. But what I really started getting concerned about was the experience. What we found was that a majority of the phone calls, when we try to get to the person that was able to speak to us, it was stalls. It either went to a machine, and then it went to get put on hold, then it got transferred to this person. There wasn't a clear flow of the conversation from the prospect to the person that was able to answer the questions and be able to fulfill the needs that I needed on the phone at that time, or my team did. Now, but my real concerns came in when it came to process. It was crystal clear that the vast majority did not have a process. There was no beginning, middle, and end. After it got to the vehicle, there was no qualifications. Dealers, you're not qualifying the prospect. All you're doing is asking about basic information on the car. That's it. But you got to remember, there's mitigating factors. There's a myriad of reasons on why they're calling, and you're not finding out why they're calling. You've got to also remember the data. Over 80% of the appointments that you generate, they're gonna wind up buying something different. They might be inquiring on this car or that car, but when they come into the dealership, they're not qualified. So again, for you not to qualify the prospect is just utterly absurd. Furthermore, your goal should be to exceed the prospect's expectations. You can't exceed something unless 2 things happen first. First, you need to identify their wants, wishes, expectations. And second, you need to meet them, which goes into my next point here, is that when we were conversing with these dealers, it was choppy. You need to step up your word track game. It was obvious that these people, they did not engage in conversation correctly of objections and rebuttals. And you know what the utterly most mind-blowing thing is? Not one of these dealers that we mystery shopped differentiated themselves from the competitors. So there was no value package proposition. There was no exceeding of expectations, you know? And then if they did go for the appointment, guess what? It was a very weak, lame try towards the end. Now, the people, then this is what we did on the first series of mystery shops. We allowed everybody to make the appointment just to see the appointment confirmation process. The appointment confirmation process was weak. The vast majority of people did not set proper expectations. Now, flip it on the other side is not one of them TO'd to somebody in the dealership or in the department that's at a higher level that could try to do a phone TO and a phone close. So folks, there are a lot more details of this national audit that we did. However, I wanted to just let you know that, again, you need to step up your phone game. It is really, really crazy that dealerships spend on average $64,000 a month to generate traffic, both traditionally and digitally. Step up your phone game. If you've got any questions, please feel free to call me on my cell phone, 267-319-6776. If you like this information, if you want to be able to crush the phones, go to Bradley On Demand. Tons of great information on phone domination. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Make Money Mondays. If you like the information you found here, then you will absolutely love Bradley On Demand. Bradley On Demand is the most comprehensive, in-depth virtual training platform in the automotive industry. We teach you everything from internet sales to phone sales, F&I, and everything in between. So sign up at www.bradleyondemand.com.